Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm off script. So, I am Keiki Alexander Denenche Bielit. You know me as the Panda Photographer, or Panda, or Keiki. But recently, I've been having an issue with Yelp. Yelp has been sending me some very bizarre emails stating that my reviews do not follow the standard policies. So disclaimer everybody, as a documentarian and as a photographer, just want to emphasize a few things here. Alright? Good. With that said everyone, I'm shooting this in 8K, 24 frames a second, and I want to express why I was so upset that I continue to hear from other Yelp users that were elite or were on the platform being honest about their experience using Yelp as a service and as a platform to share experiences when dining, visiting, or adventuring. With that said everyone, I have done the same thing, but what I have done extra was prove all of my documentation. Prove all of my documentation. Receipts, transactions, all on Hostelworld. Now, Yelp accused me at first soliciting for the New York City hostel, which that's not a thing. You can't solicitate for a hostel if they never want to give out free days. Never want to get out 3 days. That traffic cop is around here. Yeah, that's why I warned her too. yeah. Like, I'm just being honest. Yeah.
Okay. You sure, honey?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait. So I think someone's leaving right there.
I'm gonna go back there. Tell Tim. Thank you.
Yes. I think someone's leaving. Sorry everybody, I gotta help some people. That's what I do. So I try to be honest. I try to be honest about my reviews and my experience using Yelp. But Yelp wants to say that your reviews are, you don't meant this in intent, but your reviews don't follow our standards. And here's why Yelp doesn't understand the standard. If you are visiting a place or dining out and you experience things that should not happen or it did happen in good faith or bad faith, you have a right in the freedom of press and the freedom of speech of this United States of America, Yep, to express as a journalist or a documentarian my experience dealing with certain restaurant entities or establishments. All right? So hear me out, Yep. Earlier, I made a YouTube video. I was angry. I was cursing. I was violent. Because it's not the first time another Yep user reached out to me because of my past previous videos. And you sit here and pretend that they did wrong when you, Yep, did the wrong. You're being biased. You're being hypocritical. You're being judgmental about how someone experienced a food experience or they visit to the museum. You don't have authority or even the human right to make a false claim to say that any one of us was soliciting. So recently, Yep said I was soliciting for a business in Long Island City, which I had a problem with. There was a live stream of it happening where we received bad professionalism in a restaurant when using a pickup order. And Yep said that I was soliciting for the business. I don't know the owners, so I reached out to the owners And the owner said, I don't know who you are, but we need to discuss a problem that happened in my store with one of my employees. And his employee was wrong from the get-go. But Yelp decided to remove the review. I reposted it back up. Because Yelp, you are in the wrong for telling someone to not share this experience when it falls within the guidelines and the policies. Read your own guidelines and policies, Yelp. You want me to read it to you? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, when it comes down to a genuine review, everyone, you cannot solicitate, you cannot get or receive anything in good faith, even if the restaurant is in good faith to give you something in return. You just don't accept it. I never was offered anything in return. But the New York City hostel, more hostel. Yep, I want you to know that I have a profile on Hostel World. You can look it up yourself. You can see how many hostels I have stayed and actually review under your platform, but you only target the New York City More Hostel. Why didn't you not target the HI Hostel, the Boston Hostel, Madison Hostel, the San Diego Hostel, the Portland Hostel? Huh? That does not make any sense, but you target New York City More Hostel for what reason? I found that to be racist and biased. I found it to be unethical. I found it to be unprofessional from a Yelp specialist that's not a journalist to tell me how to assess a business or to review a business. I've been doing this for a long time, everybody. And a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, her name is Michelle. I met her recently by email. She's a Yelp user that is so disappointed that her account was suddenly deleted for no explanation. She wasn't warned. She wasn't noticed. She wasn't sent any email prior to that, everybody. That was the first and last email. Oh, we did decided just to close your account because you violated the terms of policy. That was it. And I said it might be due to us using Grammarly as a way to correct our reviews. Grammarly is a well-established software to use to correct certain grammar. Mind you, I'm bilingual. I have to use that sometimes, you know? And Yelp is telling me don't use it. So it's been shared that Yelp has new ABOT detection because I received an email that literally said, hi, well, we love your reviews and you write very good reviews, and they accused me of being a bot. Yes, Yelp wrote an email to me and accused me of being a bot. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel comfortable that Yelp not only is not pulling out, not servicing a service to the public, but also damaging the public service by defamation of the character of people on the platform? And what I'm about to do to Yelp is going to change everything that they're about to do in 2023 and 2024. You wanted to accuse me of soliciting. You wanted to accuse me. Yeah, they accused me at the beginning of soliciting to the hostel. They didn't accuse me of like my review wasn't what they were looking for in the standards of their policy. What is your standards of your policy, Yelp? We need to know what are those standards? Because standards mean to me, I have a right to express my feelings about how I visit this place. And by the way, all of my transactions have been transparent also on YouTube. Yep. So this is why I told you, also on Twitter, be careful where you step. I don't care if you're a big, famous review platform. I'm an individual. I don't tolerate when people literally defamate a character of what I do for a living. And what I do for a living is tell the truth and transparency. So with that said, everyone, I just want everyone to know that Yelp literally just deceived us all and lied to us and literally and violated that friendship trust between me and Yelp, and also its users like Michelle and Frederick and others that came forward and asked me and told me don't use Grammarly, because that's what they are most likely been doing by detecting your grammar. So what do you use, an algorithm to analyze my past grammar to my new, to what is it? I just need to know, Yep, what gives you the right to have Moran to email me and said we're going to stick by our choice that your review was not part of the standard policy. On the hostel, there were so many pictures, everybody. So many pictures and so many video of me sharing my experience with other hostel guests. Where in that video where I was solicited? I just shared my experience doing FIFA, doing the World Cup. Oh, so is it keywords that you're targeting me? Yep, when I use the word FIFA. So you think I'm soliciting for FIFA? I'm sorry, I had to be at the hostel at the time of the 2022 FIFA games, where we saw Salt Bay violated Argentina friendship and trust in the soccer nation by grabbing the trophy. Mind you guys, if you guys don't know the FIFA or ceremony and listen friends, if you don't know what Salt Bay did, it's a violation. You don't grab the trophy, kiss it, throw some salt on it. Only family members, members of the soccer team, managers, etc., that own the team are allowed to touch that trophy. You telling me, yup, I'm not allowed to share that experience? While we were all, ladies and gentlemen, I shared watching that moment with people from Germany, Sweden, Argentina, France, Canada, trying to give everyone a good idea what the hostel is really like. And yup, remove the fucking review as if it was a violation of the standards, which it wasn't. You just have unprofessional people doing a very professional job that they're not required to do. And you hire someone, and this has happened before, in any work field, someone is not doing their job correctly, because how can you delete someone that has over 150 reviews, and now you come to the suspicion that this person's doing this? Really? After all this time, this person decides to do this one bad thing to ruin her account. Really? Or I? Really? Yep. You better have a very good lawyer and a very good representative of your HR department, because we want to know who you hired to do these review assessments, because that review has been up there for months, especially mine. It's been up there since 2021. I just updated with photos. I didn't change anything. I just updated with photos and updated it with, I just visited the place again once more as of 2022. And I was there during the winter, and you're telling me I'm not allowed to share that experience? Really? Then explain that to Hostelworld, Google, Travelocity. Yeah, explain that to them, because they never removed my review, the same review that I wrote for you, Yelp. They never removed that review from their platform, but you did. That goes to show you how biased you are. This is why I don't want to be a Yelp elite anymore on your platform. You just proved to me that you made fatal mistakes. One, you did not notify Michelle by sending her notification email stating that her review is being reviewed once more due to suspicions of solicitation. That's what you were really accusing her of. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm in Williamsburg. This is shot in 8K. I hope you enjoyed. Yelp has a lot to explain to do, friends, because I have every single receipt, every transaction, every video, every single Instagram video being at the hostel and paying for the hostel. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Yep. I have everything. Why do you think I'm a documentarian? I cover my ass. I share my experience in real world and transparency. I have nothing to hide, but you do. And you're hiding the truth. How you hire people that are not qualified to do that type of assessment on someone else's review, and you determine this based on either the manual review or using a software that detects that we're using Grammarly as to correct our grammar. That is also a violation of my human right to violate my constitution, my human right, my civil right, to literally say I'm not allowed to use Grammarly. Well, really? I'm not allowed to auto-grammar check my spelling? What? All right, Yep. I'll see you in the next episode, friend.